Welcome to CPCS, CSCS, 2020-2021, Questions and Answers. The latest questions and answers for CITB Health and Safety Test. Question 1. What should be done with waste concrete and washout water? Give one answer. A. Bury it in a disposable bin liner. B. Bury it on site, as it will break down over time. C. Place it in a line skip for recycling. D. Pour it down a drain with plenty of water. The correct answer is C. Place it in a line skip for recycling. Question 2. This label is shown on the container of a liquid that a worker is using on site. What does it mean? Give one answer. A. It can be used to feed plants and fish. B. It could cause a drought. C. It is harmful to the environment. D. It will only cause death to fish. The correct answer is C. It is harmful to the environment. Question 3. Which two of the following are common causes of water pollution on site? Give two answers. A. Exhaust gases from mobile plant getting into drainage systems. B. Fuels being stored incorrectly and too close to drains. C. Rainwater washing material out of skips into surface water drains. D. Smoking and e-smoking near drainage systems. E. Walkways freezing in winter near drainage systems. The correct answer is B and C. B. Fuels being stored incorrectly and too close to drains. C. Rainwater washing material out of skips into surface water drains. Question 4. Which one of the following is true of a spill on site, involving just 1 liter of oil? Give one answer. A. It could cause serious air pollution. B. It is too small to cause a problem. C. It will contaminate the ground. D. The main problem is that oil is expensive. The correct answer is C. It will contaminate the ground. Question 5. Which 3 statements are reasons why saving energy is important? Give 3 answers. A. It helps energy companies to charge more for their services. B. It helps to increase energy use on other sites. C. It helps to reduce fuel and energy bills on site. D. It helps to reduce the impact of climate change caused by burning fossil fuels. E. It helps to save natural resources used to generate energy. The correct answer is C, D, and E. C. It helps to reduce fuel and energy bills on site. D. It helps to reduce the impact of climate change caused by burning fossil fuels. E. It helps to save natural resources used to generate energy. Question 6. What are 2 of the best ways of helping to save energy on site and reduce harmful emissions? Give 2 answers. A. Keep windows and doors closed in offices and welfare facilities when the heating is on. B. Report any defective, non-powered hand tools so that they can be repaired or replaced. C. Switch off plant and equipment, including generators, when they are not in use. D. Use a generator rather than mains electricity for the offices and small items of equipment. The correct answer is A and C. A. Keep windows and doors closed in offices and welfare facilities when the heating is on. C. Switch off plant and equipment, including generators, when they are not in use. Question 7. Over-ordering materials can result in what? Give one answer. A. Accidents. B. Danger. C. Lower costs. D. Waste. The correct answer is D. Waste. Question 8. You are on site and need to throw away some waste liquid that has oil in it. What should you do? Give one answer. A. Ask your supervisor what the disposal process is for contaminated liquid. B. Pour it down a drain or sink in the welfare facilities. C. Pour it into a sealed container and put it into a general waste skip. D. Pour it slowly onto the ground and let it soak away. The correct answer is A. Ask your supervisor what the disposal process is for contaminated liquid. Question 9. Which two items are classed as hazardous waste? Give two answers. A. B. C. D. E. The correct answer is B and C. Question 10. Which items are hazardous waste and which are non-hazardous waste? Give one answer. A. B. C. D. The correct answer is A. Question 11. What is the correct way to clean up oil that has leaked from machinery onto the ground? Give one answer. A. Mix the soil up with other soil so that the oil cannot be seen. B. Put the oily soil into a separate container for collection as hazardous waste. C. Put the oily soil into the general waste skip. D. Wash the oil away with water and detergent. The correct answer is B. Put the oily soil into a separate container for collection as hazardous waste. Question 12. How should hazardous waste be dealt with on site? Give two answers. A. It can be put in any skip on site. B. Place it in the correctly labeled container. C. Put it in a mixed waste skip. D. Segregate it from other waste. E. Take it to the nearest local authority waste tip. The correct answer is B and D. B. Place it in the correctly labeled container. D. Segregate it from other waste. Question 13. Under environmental law, which of the following statements is true? Give one answer. A. Companies and employees can be prosecuted if they do not follow the law. B. Only companies can be prosecuted if they do not follow the law. C. Only directors can be prosecuted if they do not follow the law. D. Only employees can be prosecuted if they do not follow the law. The correct answer is A. Companies and employees can be prosecuted if they do not follow the law. Question 14. What should be done if there is an oil or diesel spill on site? Give one answer. A. Call the Environment Agency immediately so they can arrange to have it cleaned up. B. Ignore it. Oil or diesel spills do not have serious, long-term effects. C. Stop work, contain the spill, notify the supervisor and then clean up the spill. D. Use a spill kit to clean it up before the end of the day. The correct answer is C. Stop work, contain the spill, notify the supervisor and then clean up the spill. Question 15. Which of the following is most likely to cause air pollution? Give one answer. A. Excessive noise. B. Fuel spillage. C. Surface runoff. D. Using diesel engines. The correct answer is D. Using diesel engines. Question 16. Which two actions could help minimize waste? Give two answers. A. Always take more than required just in case you need it. B. Leave bags of cement and plaster out in the rain, unprotected. C. Only take what you need and return or reseal anything left over. D. Reuse offcuts, such as half bricks, rather than discarding them. E. Use new materials at the beginning of each day. The correct answer is C and D. C. Only take what you need and return or reseal anything left over. D. Reuse offcuts, such as half bricks, rather than discarding them. Question 17. What are the two most important reasons why waste should be segregated on site? Give two answers. A. It is generally more cost-effective to dispose of segregated waste. B. So the client can check what is being thrown away. C. So the wastes can be used or recycled more easily. D. The waste will take up less room in a skip. E. To make sure the laborer has enough work to do. The correct answer is A and C. A. It is generally more cost-effective to dispose of segregated waste. C. So the wastes can be used or recycled more easily. Question 18. Which of the following is bad practice? Give one answer. A. Mixing all waste in one skip. B. Refueling carefully to avoid spills. C. Storing materials safely. D. Switching off plant and equipment when it is not in use. The correct answer is A. Mixing all waste in one skip. Question 19. On site, waste should be collected in what? Give one answer. A. Bays and buckets. B. Bins and bays. C. General skips. D. Segregated skips. The correct answer is D. Segregated skips. Question 20. You discover a bird on a nest where you need to work. What should you do? Give one answer. A. Cover it with a sheet so it can be moved out of the way before starting work. B. Move it to a place of safety, carry out your work and then put it back. C. Protect it from further disturbance, make others aware and inform your supervisor. D. Scare it away by making loud noises, then carry on with your work. The correct answer is C. Protect it from further disturbance, make others aware and inform your supervisor. Question 21. Certain species of plants and animals in England are protected by law. A worker is breaking the law if they do which two things to the plant or animal? Give two answers. A. Destroy its habitat. B. Feed it. C. Photograph it. D. Remove it. E. Report it. The correct answer is A and D. A. Destroy its habitat. D. Remove it. Question 22. Which of the following is an effective way to avoid causing harm to protected species? Give one answer. A. Avoiding breeding season. B. Only working at night. C. Take them to the site office. D. Using manually operated machinery. The correct answer is A. Avoiding breeding season. Question 23. During excavation work, some interesting old coins are found in the loosened soil. What is the most appropriate action? Give one answer. A. Hide them. Archaeologists working on site will delay the works. B. Keep excavating and see how many more there are to find. C. Keep quiet. The person who found them should keep them. D. Stop excavating the site and contact the supervisor. Correct answer is D. Stop excavating the site and contact the supervisor. Question 24. Preserving old buildings is important for contributing to an area's what? Give one answer. A. Cost of living. B. Historical record. C. House prices. D. Infrastructure. Correct answer is B. Historical record. Question 25. Which of the following does not cause a nuisance to neighbors of a building site? Give one answer. A. Carefully directed site lighting. B. Dust and fumes from the site. C. Lorries and heavy plant traffic. D. Noise and vibration from the work. Correct answer is A. Carefully directed site lighting. Question 26. You are carrying out a noisy work activity and realize that it cannot be finished within the normal working hours of your site. What is the first thing you should do? Give one answer. A. Carry on so that you can finish doing the job as soon as possible. B. Ensure you are wearing appropriate hearing protection before you resume work. C. Stop work and inform site management so they can look at the impact of the activity. D. Visit the neighbors of the site to tell them what you will be doing. Correct answer is C. Stop work and inform site management so they can look at the impact of the activity. Question 27. Why is it bad practice to store heavy materials underneath a tree? Give one answer. A. Compaction of the soil could damage the tree roots. B. Materials are not protected from the tree sap. C. Mold could grow on the stored materials. D. The tree branches could get damaged. Correct answer is A. Compaction of the soil could damage the tree roots. Question 28. Which of the following would help to protect the environment? Give one answer. A. Arriving on time for work every day. B. Keeping accurate timesheets. C. Keeping to the health and safety rules. D. Saving water and energy wherever possible. Correct answer is D. Saving water and energy wherever possible. Question 29. What is the best way to minimize dust on site? Give one answer. A. Covering the whole site. B. Dampening using fine water sprays. C. Reducing use of the wheel wash. D. Using powered tools only. Correct answer is B. Dampening using fine water sprays. Question 30. What type of pollution would you associate with handheld power tools? Give one answer. A. Light. B. Noise. C. Smoke. D. Water. Correct answer is B. Noise. Question 31. What is a good way of reducing energy use when running heating or cooling systems needed for site accommodation? Give one answer. A. Keeping windows and doors closed. B. Not using any heating or cooling systems. C. Opening all doors and windows. D. Running equipment on maximum effort. Correct answer is A. Keeping windows and doors closed. Question 32. What is the primary use for a spill kit? Give one answer. A. For first aid purposes. B. For general worker safety. C. To clean up chemicals. D. To demonstrate cleanup procedures. Correct answer is C. To clean up chemicals. Question 33. Waste materials should be segregated into different types. What are the two main reasons for this? Give two answers. A. To avoid pollution. B. To fill landfill. C. To prevent theft. D. To save money. E. To support recycling. Correct answer is A and E. A. To avoid pollution. E. To support recycling. Question 34. Saving energy and water, by turning off plant, equipment, and taps when not in use, is whose responsibility? Give one answer. A. Everyone on site. B. The environmental health provider. C. The oldest apprentice. D. The site manager. Correct answer is A. Everyone on site. Question 35. When reusing leftover materials, which two of the following are true? Give two answers. A. It can save energy. B. It conserves raw materials. C. It is a waste of resources. D. It is hazardous. E. It is inefficient. Correct answer is A and B. A. It can save energy. B. It conserves raw materials. Question 36. Why should construction materials be recycled? Give one answer. A. Because skips are expensive. B. To avoid waste going to landfill. C. To prevent excessive hazardous waste. D. To save the company money. Correct answer is B. To avoid waste going to landfill. Question 37. When a historic building has been protected by law, what is it known as? Give one answer. A. Heritage. B. Listed. C. Registered. D. Trusted. Correct answer is B. Listed. Question 38. Following what kind of risk assessment is the best way to prevent pollution on a construction site? Give one answer. A. Environmental. B. Health and safety. C. Maintenance. D. Workplace. Correct answer is A. Environmental. Question 39. What does it mean when a building has been issued with listed status? Give one answer. A. An entrance fee must be charged to visitors. B. It should not be entered as it is hazardous. C. Permission is needed to make any changes. D. The council must pay for the project. Correct answer is C. Permission is needed to make any changes. Question 40. Do you have any responsibility for minimizing the amount of waste created? Give one answer. A. No, it is the responsibility of site management. B. Only during the site cleanup at the end of the project. C. Only if you are told to do so during your site induction. D. Yes, everyone on site has a responsibility to do this. Correct answer is D. Yes, everyone on site has a responsibility to do this. Question 41. Which two of the following species are protected under environmental law in the UK? Give two answers. A. B. C. D. E. Correct answer is A and B. Thank you for watching and good luck for your test.